What's going on? How y'all doing? It's your boy Double One, one and only. I hope y'all and your families are well, blessed. As always, thank y'all for the continued support. I wouldn't be here without you. I wouldn't be here without God. I wouldn't be still standing and keep going without y'all. So I appreciate y'all for listening to what I have to say. Now I'm gonna get right into it. As a chosen vessel, you have to understand you are being dissected in every part of your life. Your life is being investigated. Your interaction with your children. You may have a job and you can look up and your boss is talking to somebody. That's somebody investigating you, even at your job. Investigating your entire life. How you are with your kids, what you eat. Everything. And a lot of times it's setup energy. One way or the other, they want to try to get you convicted on something or dig up dirt. Like I know that I know for a fact that somebody's been doing fraud in my name. They put my information out there. You know, somebody has. A lot of times you got to realize some people have it in for you. When you decide to get away from them and you start living right and doing right in the eyes of God. So know that you're being monitored, but you probably being investigated too. Cause I really feel like I've been under this watch or investigation for since, like I said, for at least 5 years. You know, watching everything I do, watching my children, whatever they can do to try to look into your life and see what you really are about. And when you start realizing, figuring out things on your own about your situation and what you're going through, that's when they really understand that you are a true threat to the system. Because you know what's going on and you have the strength to continue to go forward. So that irritates the devil when you show undeniable strength enough to move forward. Always. So just know that chosen ones, you're being investigated. You get investigated. And it's not always good. If you have some people around you that never meant you any good, trust me, they trying to set up you to either go to jail or worse, or leave something or do something and leave it on you so you can take the fall for it. So understand that you are under investigation also. In my case, I feel that way, and I know it probably a lot of y'all. You being investigated because it's just too much watching. And then when you see his laws, you know that it's possibility. You gotta be careful because they trying to get you locked up, put away, kids taken. If you don't want to conform, they want you behind bars. So just be aware that a lot of this watching and stalking may be more than just flying monkeys and stuff. It could be you were set up. you were set up to go down some kind of way. But your faith in God and trust in Him gonna get you through. Gonna get you through. So I want to take y'all back. I want y'all to work with me. Let me listen to me and just let me talk to you for a second. John F. Kennedy made two speeches, two speeches in 1961. He made one in 1963. He was assassinated November 22nd, 1963. Martin Luther King march on Washington was August 28th, 1963. 5 months later, Kennedy was assassinated, right? So, what did John F. Kennedy warn us about? Didn't he warn us about fake news? Didn't he warn us about these secret societies? Didn't he warn us about all this stuff? He warned us about this. The real world ended when he passed away. A lot of this world ended. The real exact words where there was actual things that you may have saw on your television that wasn't scripted. So Martin Luther King said he led us into a burning building. What did he mean by that? What could he have meant? Because he tried to right his wrong later, but it was too late. He was in debt to these people, and these people took him out. They had to take him out to keep him from getting this out, and also him connecting with Malcolm X. But I want y'all to understand something. Rosa Parks wasn't the only one that got her seat, that wouldn't get up out of her seat. See, what John F. Kennedy was trying to protect y'all, protect all of us from, was fake history. They show you the slavery, how slavery went, as according to them, on television. They're not showing you the real people that actually bled and went through this. You understand what I'm saying? What did I say? Everything you see can be a script. Characters. They gave you fake history. See, if you was born in the 1970s, the 1980s, in the 1990s and beyond, what have you seen since you've been on this earth? Pay attention to what you have seen, not by what you was told when you wasn't here, and what you've been shown. They kept this mindset on you. But what have you seen since you've been on earth? Who's been your who's trying to be your slave master or your gatekeeper? It's always somebody that look like you. Because when Dr. King walked in that burning building, he shook hands with the devil, and the devil said, now we should have your own people as your gatekeepers while we oversee them. That's why you have so many gatekeepers, so many handlers, and so many people of color that try to own you. It's not the people of the opposite race. It's your people that is watching your life, and it is trying to control you and keep you hid and destroy everything you got. That is what you have seen since you've been here. That is what you have seen since you've been here. Fake history, y'all. It's a lot of fake history. They dressed it up and showed you and gave you this, but that's not the real deal. That's not the real deal. You remember, like I said, there were civil rights members who were a part of this, a part of the agenda. That's the burning building. He became a part of that society of people that's destroying the neighborhoods and destroying lives, the organizations. So they presented to you marches. They presented to you riots. They put so much on TV to show you from back in the day. But what have you witnessed today? Who's enslaving you? You got a bunch of dark black people with money trying to get you to vote for somebody that's gonna keep you down, because you're supposed to stay. Their job is to help. Their job is to help. Keep it on 1% instead of people getting together and making it 2%, 3%. They want to keep it 1%. So now these slave owners don't have to do it. They have the gatekeepers who look like you doing it for. That's what the deal was. That's what the deal was. That's the burning house, for your people to become your slave owners and to help them keep you in denial, not aware. You have a lot of people before you who've already given themselves up to those people. So think about it. If they're supposed to give you up, what you think gonna happen if they can't give you up? They already sealed their ticket to hell. Now they're in debt with these people and probably in danger. For a lot of these people, y'all, if they don't stop you from succeeding, or maybe stop you from getting to where the higher you go, the sicker they gonna get because they can't stand it. And it's almost as if if you go up the ladder, they fall down to just about to death. That's the oath they took. That's the oath that they take. They take the oath to continue to help the people that oppress us. That's the deal that they make. And that's why they work so hard to try to keep true people of God down, under 1%, no wealth, struggling between jobs, almost homeless. Relationships, every relationship, it goes down the drain quickly, because that is a design. That is the design. That is the deal. That is the burning house. To join forces with the devils, to help the devils destroy everybody, the rest of your people. That's it. That's it. The devil don't like nobody, no matter what color. But it's something about them dark-skinned people he really don't like. What happened? He got cast out of heaven. He wanted to overthrow God, right? A lot of fallen angels were thrown out of heaven too. But let's just say he got light angels, he got dark angels. Let's just say the devil wasn't happy, or he thought God showed too much attention to the darker angels, or he just didn't want to embrace those angels in the fold. You see what I'm saying? And God accepts all of us. Dark skin, light skin, it doesn't matter. God accepts all of us. So what made the devil all of a sudden want to overthrow the Lord? Huh? What made the devil overthrow the Lord? Want to overthrow the Lord? Was he not happy with the darker angels? Because when he casted the devil and his angels out of heaven, they down here. Everybody, even people that are not dark skinned, not black, whites, the devil does not like you, especially if you join a black person. Since the devil has been here on this earth, what has he done? Who has he attacked more than anything? How did you get the name black, which means death? That's the easy way to eliminate you, right there. They get you to gatekeep yourself, and they give you a name that equals death. So your race dies probably more than any other death, any other race, because it's a curse. The devil don't like nobody, but it's something about them darker angels he can't stand. Who do you see on TV posing as women twerking, but they really men? Blacks. Who do you see wearing skirts and being defeminized, being made to look feminine? Blacks. Or brown skinned people. You understand what I'm saying? Since you've been on this earth, what have you went through slavery, right? It was slavery from your ancestors. It was civil rights marches. It was all this stuff. Why so hard on you? The devil don't like you, especially dark-skinned person. He don't like you. Pay attention to you. Who's had it the hardest on this earth? Everybody had it hardest. White people in the ghetto too. But what am I saying? What do you see? What do you see? You see dark-skinned people continue to be embarrassed about their sexuality, continue to be exposed. They gave you a color of death. Then they gave you a political party that destroyed more communities and arrested more of your people than anybody. They made you think you was Democrat. They made you think you were Democrat. Now, they're trying to get you, since you've been through so much of these things, putting somebody that looks like you up for president is the perfect bait. It's the perfect bait. But why? Because you're going to see, hey, we've never had a dark skin, this and that. This is the first African American. It's always the first. It's always the first. And then when you get that first, what did I say? What did I say about the burning building? They all took the oath. They all took the oath. A lot of these presidents are related. Even the ones with a little bit of dark in them. It's something about them dark angels that the devil really don't like. Because ever since he was casted out of earth and this earth began, the mission is to destroy the dark angels. And if you are a light angel and you decide to go be with a dark angel, a brown skinned angel, you are hated by the devil. You are a target because you see through the manipulation and the separation tactics that this world has provided for us. So I want y'all to remember that. Remember, have an open mind. Use your own mind. Don't let anybody think for you. Don't let anybody speak for you. And always remember that what was meant to destroy you only made you stronger. It only made you stronger. People are always going to laugh in the beginning, but in the end, they will cry because they realize that there's something special about you, and God has his hands on you for a reason. You're put here to change some things, and so you got to be able to deal with everything that comes with it. Know who you are, embrace who you are, and love it. And you ain't trying to keep things going with negativity with the past, but you don't ever take your foot off nobody's neck. And you never accept an ex or a friend back that ain't your friend, really your friend. Anybody that try to destroy you, they can't come back. You are on a suicide mission if you allow somebody that literally wanted to destroy your entire life. When people falling, they want to grab ankles. It's not about helping them get back on their feet. They going down and they want you to go with them. So I want you to remember that. Do not take any of these friends, I'm talking about the ones that ain't really, that's fake, or your exes, nobody from your past back. Because I'm telling you like this. A lot of them was playing a role in the Matrix, and you were the glitch. With that being said, thank y'all, man, for all y'all support, man. Keep rocking with your boy. I'm out.